Yo, what's up everybody? Thanks for tuning in to another Lexus IS300 turbo build video of mine. Really appreciate it. So last time we left off, my turbo was spewing oil out the exhaust side. Haven't even gotten the car on the road yet. Thing's been turned on, and ran for maybe a total of 10 minutes. So for that to be happening is really frustrating. I was ready to tear the thing off. Take it back to the guy that built it for me and be like, yo, what the fuck? What's going on with this thing? I've never even driven the car yet, and this is instantly happening. And, I was either going to do that or I was going to throw it away, get a new one, have somebody else maybe look at it. Until a buddy of mine, fellow Lexus owner, he was like, yo, the catch can you got, is it ventilated? And I was like, no, it's not. And he says, well, you have a PCV valve, right, hooked up still? And I'm like, yeah. And he says, well, you've got pressure building up and nowhere for it to ventilate. And so I think what's happening is it's coming through the drain and it's spewing out your exhaust. He says, I had a friend that had a similar issue, exactly the same thing was going on. Non-ventilated catch can. He pulled the hoses off the catch can, got ventilation, and the leak went away. So I'm being optimistic. I'm hoping that's exactly what's going on with my car. Sure would be the best case scenario right now. And we're gonna go check it out and see what I can do, make some adjustments, and hopefully that does it. Fingers crossed. All right, so here's my current situation. I've got both my valve covers, 2 lines running down into my catch can right here. And basically, I need one of these lines to go to my intake pipe, or my charge pipe. That's going to go right here. It has a little port for it to hook onto. That's going to create my vacuum for my PCV valve to open up and work properly. So what I have to do is get a Y connector to connect these 2 lines and have it turn to 1 and run down through here, and that should solve the riddle. Alright, so I picked up this Y fitting here that I'm going to attempt to use. It's made out of plastic, so I'm going to want to try and keep it away from the turbo and the manifold so it doesn't melt potentially. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of probably adapt it right here, and it'll be right by the radiator fan, and air will be flowing through from the front of the car, so hopefully that's a good spot. Alright, got the Y fitting installed. Both valve covers running into one line now, going to the one port of the oil catch can under here, and I have the other port running right here to the intake. So that's going to create my ventilation now. So hopefully this solves the turbo issue. If it doesn't, it was still necessary and needed to happen, so step in the right direction regardless. Alright, so I had to stop right there. I need to have a second set of hands basically to help me get that downpipe back in place and put on. That way if it's still spitting oil out, I don't want it shooting out against my firewall and getting all messy and messed up back there. I'd rather it just leak back down the downpipe, and but hopefully that's not even gonna happen. So, till next video, should be coming here very shortly, and we'll see if this problem is finally resolved. Thanks for checking things out. Keep checking back. Later.